Welcome everyone. Today we have the semi-finals of the Dota Underlords North American tournament. This is the tournament powered by MSI and Game TV. Let's have a look at the players participating in the semi-finals. Lots of big names, 0 ranks with Calamity, BBG, yes, Bruce by God is one of our beloved streamer for Underlords as well. 2 ranked 0. They just haven't played for 5 games in 3 days, that's why they're ranked 0. Lots of Lord and Big Boss. We have Kakarot in the top 32 as well. So, getting right into the game, what I want to show you guys is the gel units for today. In today's games, there will be 2 games played for the semi-finals, and 2 after today, and 2 after that. So, in today's 2 games, we'll be looking at the first one and the second one with 3 mage gelled, a few demons, Shadow Shaman, Gyrocopter, Alchemist. The big one will be the mages and sinking. So you will not be able to play the assassins and insects that well without sinking. I've tried that before. Now, how does the tournament work with semifinals is that the top 2 players will progress into the finals. Top 2 players in each lobby. There are 4 lobbies currently going on and we'll allocate it into lobby 3. Point systems as usual, 60, 40, 20 and 10. And this is for the top 4 players. The birds are saying hi as well. The tournament is powered by MSI Game TV with a total cash prize of $10,000 and a total prize pool of $20,000. The MSI is the trusted brand in esports and in gaming. The MSI emulator BlueStack allows us to play mobile games on your PC smoothly. The tournament started on the 8th of November and is expected to finish its finals on the 30th of November. 5 games will be played on the finals, so definitely stay in live for the finals, guys. The tournament requirement was a smuggler or above, but now as you can see, most players who have entered the tournament and made it to top 32 are pretty much Big Boss and Law players. You can see their skills. Now what we're going to be looking out for is builds of the players and the choice of Underlord. Currently, Kakarot is the only one with Hagen, so 7 NS6 and 1 Hagen. If we know from past experience, there was a pretty sizable nerf to NS6 Little Archer, 40% damage reduction actually. Hagen get a boost of damage and stats overall. So let's see how well that is. So after 2 rounds, what we want to see is, are players going to run a win streak or are the players going to run a losing streak? How can you tell is look at levels. If players go to level 5, ideally they want to run a win streak. If players are level 4 or level 3, not usually level 4 now, if they have more gold, that means they try to run a losing streak. So let's go to our friend Swift Panda. He is the friend that actually leveled up here. One of the only 3 players that leveled up to 5. Likely he'll level up to 6 very soon. I think he'll level up to 6 after round 10. Let's have a look after. Razor is a massive damage dealer, even without mages. Yeah, it's a tournament cast right now, Skippy. Welcome, buddy. Now definitely stay tuned after the first game, guys. Remind me if I forget, we have a giveaway after each game. So after this game, it will be a giveaway for you guys. It's to thank everyone for joining us live for the tournament and also just a little give back to the community. Really nice of the organizers. We can see that Kakarot is currently on 67%. And this is round 9. Oops, 2 of them drawn. Oh my gosh, that's the worst one. They lost all these streaks and no gold. Kakarot is sitting on 31 gold. Compared to Let's Not Trigger, there's 7 HP difference. And the top player, BBG, is actually not... Is he rolling? No way, right? I don't think he's rolling. He's just... What happened to his gold? He leveled up? We shall find out. So he's sitting on 18 gold actually. He might sell for 20. Nah, he sold... So 20 and 30 gold for most players. So this is going to be a really good comeback if Kakarot's make it. Got the anti-mage. He also went up a level. So quite aggressive with his assassins. He want to stop the HP loss probably. Look over here. Yep. 20 gold. Ooh. Hey, he's... BBG leveled, right? Oh, he got the druid. He got the 4 he got the 4 druids. Oh my. I'm glad I got that. I was like, why did he level? 4 druids with brutes is gonna be one of the powerhouse in the mid to early to mid game. In the late game they lose out, but you can just defeat people before they get there. All the druids available today too. I forgot about that. Would he run Legion Commander? That's my question. Choices. Oh, those are like pretty harsh. Picked Blade mail, interesting. So, round 15 just finished. Let's look at the pickup of items. Maelstrom, Basher, followed by Basher. We have Aegis over here, Basher over here, a few of the Octarine. Oh, Octarine Bristle, let's go. And in terms of alliance, Brutes are maturing. Brutes and Heartless, Druids and Brutes, and lots of Heartless even after the nerf. 4 Savages and 6 Assassins are in the bottom, but let's not count them out. I believe they have a good chance to come back. This is the Savage player with the Bristle Octarine. Let's look at his cooldown. He's looking at 2.1 seconds. His minus 8 armor though. Poor Bristle. He only had 10. It's getting shredded. Yeah, Bristle really want the brownies if possible to help him tank up. Oh, this backcloud of armor shredding machine. Oh my. Very scary. He is versing Heartless with Swift Panther. Swift Panther has 4 Heartless and the Demons and the Savages. What's going to happen is, of course, some of the Brutes are going to lose out. There's too many of them. But I want to see how the other players fare against the Brutes and Heartless. The 2 other players being the Savage and Warriors and the Assassins. Gee, let's have a look at BBG. Oh, BBG is prepared for massive power spike. Look at him go. Yeah, he doesn't have Aegis too. Very concerning. BBG may go for the 4 Heartless still, because you can see 1 Heartless, 2 Heartless waiting, and there's already a Heartless there. He won't go Warriors though. Now there's IO stack to Lifestealer. I always like, I'll supercharge you. Oh, Bruceback so dead. Lifestealer has Basher. Look at the Lifestealer go. The Lifestealer can't deal with stun though. How is this Bristle not dying? I am very curious. This Bristle is like alt lifestealing the Lifestealer. Okay, Bristle's angry. This Bristleback. Why is that Bristleback did 12k? So he's versing, that's not trigger. Go, that's not trigger. How did the Bristle survive? Let's think about it. Firstly, he has nothing to heal. So it's the base heal of N6, Enchantress, and the Trim Protector. Let's keep the Bristle alive. And on top of that, because Bristle was alive, he was doing increased damage to everyone AoE, and his damage went up because of Savage. It's round 20, and let's look at the players' alliance choices. The number 1 player with Calamity with Warrior, Brute, Druids, and Heartless. He might go for more Heartless, and as you can see over here. Followed by that is Knight with the classic Brutes and Heartless, all 4 of them. The item for Let's Not Trigger. Oh, which one would he pick? If he's Undying, probably Undying. That's what I was just gonna say. Undying is so favored by the tier 2. It's like a tier 3 item. Now, followed by that, we have Rip Jimmy with the Savage and Heartless. He's gonna be hitting very hard. Let's Not Trigger is coming back with a Bristleback massively with Savage Warriors. Followed by that, BBG is actually falling. He didn't go for the 4 Druids, he went back to the Brutes and Heartless, but he's so heavily contested. Good thing is he's getting a 3-star. Swift Panda is going for Heartless. Sa is going for the similar build to everyone. Kakarot is the only one who is... Oh. Kakarot is actually disconnected. He's the only one with Assassins. Hopefully he comes back. He's on 5%. Oh, it's gonna be a harsh run. Can he make it? Because if he dies, he dies. He didn't get to roll as well. Kakarot makes it. He's got 2 3-stars. Oh yes, Kakarot does have Aegis as well. Sorry guys, my throat has been on off. It's coming back to me. Let me get a mint for my throat. He does have Aegis, you're right. Oh, I wish you can pause the game for him. Looking here, HP count. 74 highest, lowest at 5%. 5 Aegis though. The game will be a little longer. I wouldn't mind giving gloves to the anti-mage actually. Oh, Kakarot needs to come back. Oh no. He can still stay alive for at least 2 or 3 runs. But after that he will start popping ages, I think. We're watching Calamity here with the 1-star Magnus. How does he only have a 1-star Magnus? Oh, sometimes happens to me too. Oh, he's versing the 3-star Rip Jimmy. And the 6 was not well positioned, I have to say. She could have hid herself a little better. Minus 33 armor. She melted like butter. The brutes, once they have their hands on you, look at this bear. Minus 250 damage. The bear does nothing now. And once the brutes get their hand on you, it's massive. Unfortunately, Kakarot is the 8th place player to be eliminated. He disconnected and he couldn't make it back. So, round 25, let's look at the build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of the 7 players, 6 brutes. And the player that's not running brutes is still running Heartless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 players are running Heartless. So it's, as we predicted, today is a variation of brutes and Heartless. How do you counter that? It's with mages, 6 mages, because mages don't care about minus armor. They can burst the brutes down. Brutes naturally don't have scaled. And on top of that, you can counter brutes with the Deadeye. If you kill the backline of the brutes, it's a slightly better one. If you look at the jail today, no mages, because 3 mages are gone, and no Deadeye with Gyro. If you run Deadeye with Bloodseeker, it's not good, because Bloodseeker runs in, he get 1 bash by the brute, he's useless now. Yes, Hunk, I am the caster for today, for this lobby. This is lobby 3 with Bruce by God, and lots of other friends joining as well. Lots of Lord players too. The healing talent with Anna 6 and her companion, it's interesting because she does a burst healing, and that just allows you, to survive longer, because sometimes sustained healing is not enough. Oh, it's a refresher. Oh, it's a bracer starter here. I thought it was a refresher starter. The healing talent with Anna 6, I do feel like it's a little underwhelming. Most people do consider the Sharp Pain, Phantom Pain, and Double Pain, which is the best build for Anna 6 right now, it seems. Shawala kills Anna 6. I might be able to do it. Patrick came out of his closet. Look at Shaw. He's got the moonshot to boot. Deuce had revived. Yeah, most... And his Aegis was popped. So, most N6 are considering the transfusion, which makes it heal more instead of the bruiser. So it's either bruiser or transfusion for the first pick. After that, everyone picks Sharp Pain. After that, we're gonna see a few of the... Actually, that's a weird... Oh, sorry. Transfusion is the later pickup. So the healers went for... That's Medusa. So the healers went for transfusion with rejuvenating. The other players might consider Phantom Pain for additional armor. I'll take Phantom Pain if I go for double pain build. To some HP. 14, 11, and 6%. We're looking at Sai here. He's on 6%, and he doesn't have Aegis. He's on really good bench, but it might be a little baity for him. Yeah, he's missing one Heartless. That makes him so much weaker. Let's have a look at transfusion after this fight, my friend. Chola's like going through the patch. Oh, he revived. Lifestealer. I was like, what? That was just like survive on the skin of the teeth for so long. After the farming came out. He's fuzzing brutes, and as long as his hunters are still alive, he might be able to be okay. Because hunters don't get reduction damage until the brutes get their hands on them. Once they do, they die. So close. Oh, this might be it. Side goes. He only has 6%. Let's have a look. Round 30, after the neutral round. The brutes are running strong. We might see the 4 Palmadil coming back. So it's 4 brutes Heartless, and notice players are adding to some late game with the dragons. There's 1 dragon, 2 dragon, another Dragon Knight to come. So quadruple Dragon Knight, but he cannot find the Viper. Because it's not packed today, you have to find the Viper. Refresher and refresher, that's how I'm looking at. He took refresher. This is the Primordial Friend with Calamity. He's got the Refresher. I need to take back the Dragonite. Without dragons, Dragonite is not great. So if you look at his damage, Dragonite don't do that much. Oh, we found an Enigma? Oh my. Splash Dragon that good? It's just another form of damage, if you think about it. He took down the brutes. I mean, to be honest, these brutes are not great. One thing I would like to put my Refresher candidate is around my units. If he's around them, he reduces their cooldown and give them mana. Very big. Oh, that's a defensive position. I love it. Shadow Demon, the hook bait. Yeah, Dragonite is just a tank now. I was coming back to Dragonite, I reckon. Oh my gosh, that Enigma. it's a death pool of death. Yeah, if I scroll up, I didn't scroll up. Look at this Enigma damage. That was a juicy Enigma ulti, I know. The double juiced. There goes Rip Jimmy. GG. Wow, what a rush lobby. Yeah, pool of death, double pool of death. This is a very aggressive lobby. By round 31, we're looking at 3% up to 25%. Let's watch BBG from his perspective. BBG does have a Refresher, but it's on the Lone Druid. Lone Druid will enable the Necrophos to cast a little more. As Necrophos casts again, he refreshes and this repeats. Oh. He's double bear versus Pool of Death. I think Pool of Death wins. Pool of Death is too strong. It's percentage damage. Wait. Double bear, where am I win? I might be wrong. Is double bear winning? Double bear is winning. I was absolutely wrong. He out healed. And double bear won. And look, the judges doing like 16k. Look at those bears go. They also have Savage ready. 20k Lone Druid. GG BBG. Oh, top 2 confirmed. Yeah, Pool of Death only 20k, but not burst damage. The bear's more sustained, it seems. So the final 2 we have a Swift Panda and BBG. What a lobby today. So keep in mind, people do forget that Helm does give you armor. So if Helm gives you armor, it might be better as a tank to use the Helm. Viper. Viper is not used as a tank here. Oh, this guy's so strong. BBG stacked up. His Doom is slower than the tight end user. And once you let the Heartless Hunter take the initial stuns, it's very painful. N6 is used as off tank, notice that. And here his N6 was too protected maybe. Yeah, the dragons and Heartless got it. And next round he'll be even stronger. BBG does not have any gold, so he needs a big pickup. Both are really good in terms of points. 60 and 40 already for the top 2 player. Got the Medusa. Good spread, because you really want to spread against the Tide Hunter. Yeah, he changed his position, very important. Now he's using his N6 as an off tank. That Tide just soloed the Lichter. Oh, it's a Dusa 2-star. Oh, so much damage from the Dusa. Look at the Dusa. Tide's like perma beard. Dragonite is doomed, so he can't cast multiple times. But even with a good formation and positioning, notice BBG was not enough, because he does have the Druids versus the enemy with a late game Hunter build. Late game Hunters with Medusa Marana is quite strong. Lots of damage with Heartless. So well played by both of them. If we look closely at the final pickups, notice he eventually picked into Hunters and Scaled and Dragons. He can build into the 4 Scaled as well very easily. Followed by that, if you have a good early and mid game, you can go further. You come top 2 or top 3 just with those. Lots of variation here with Brutes and Heartless, and we might see more of that in game 2 as well. So let's stay tuned for the game 2. Let's see how we go. Welcome back, guys. This is the second game of the semi-finals. And over here we have actually 7 players in this semi-final for the second game. Kakarot has disconnected from the first game and he couldn't make it back to the second game. So while much easier for players to be top 4 to gain some points, and the players do need to be top 2 to qualify into the finals. The tournament is powered by MSI Game TV. MSI, the trusted brand in gaming and esports. With the MSI emulator BlueStacks, you can now run mobile games smoothly on your PC. The tournament has a 20,000 prize pool in total and 10,000 cash prize. The tournament started playing on the 8th of November and finished on the 30th of November. Tournament requirement was a smuggler 1 and above, and most players who made it to the semi-finals are big boss and all players. On the last game, if I remember correctly, we did have a lot of the brutes and heartless. What that means is there's going to be more of them to come, and it's up to the players how they adjust and how do they counter them. Coming back to round 4, we're looking at the start of Druid and Shaman, which are the early game transition. A few of the primordials, but nothing major. What we want to look on the benches, we can see a bit of data actually with Basika. And lots of arm and warriors. Just a bear says, what happened to Kakarot? Maybe he didn't pay in that subscription? Oh, let's hope not. And hey there Amazon, welcome buddy. Usually if you get the warriors at the first part of the game, it's very profitable because those do stay longer and they last longer for the Underlord to cast more spells. Brute Hunter Arc Viable build, I prefer Brutes and Heartless first, then build anything you find. Arc Warden's great, you know, you can get a bit of Druids, you can get a bit of Hunters, up to you. Or even the Trolls with the Troll Warlord. Basically you go Brutes and Heartless and you find anything that's great valuable. This can be Lone Druid, Arc Warden, Troll Warlord, Medusa, Gyrocopter. Of course, if we remember the lobby for the first game, and this is the same day as the first game, so we have 3 mages taken, the Gyros taken today, Insects for the Sand King, 2 of the Demons, Shadow Shaman, Terrorblade, and Alchemist. Oh my, look at that. Calamity might run a losing streak. The biggest factor of a losing streak and a win streak player is if they level up. He's still on level 4 and BBG is already level 5 because he wants to run a win streak. You do level up for the win streak and you might level up to 6 after round 10. Double queen. BBG does have a variety of alliances. Look how many he has. By round 6 I already have 4 alliances. Very cheap and efficient. Enemy does have a 2-star queen though. That's not to be underestimated. How strong she can be. Oh, the queen was not enough. The whole alliance of Savage, Druids, and enough 2-stars really made it work here. Let's have a look. Followed by that, the second player that leveled up is actually Swift Panda. He does have 2 wins. If you look at economy, by round 7, some players tend to start to save up. Other players might just, you know, they might just keep valuable units like most players here. They want a solid mid game. The difference here is BBG with 19. If he wins here, he actually makes 2 gold of interest. Very big for him. And if he wins, he maintains win streak. So winning here will guarantee at least 5 gold in terms of economy advantage over the course of few games. Oh, but he's facing some very tanky units. I don't know. Oh, there goes his win streak. Unfortunate. He did buy a few variations of units. He bought the whole basket. He bought the whole shop. Coming to round 10, we're looking at 2-star patch with Chainmail for the Heartless. Looking at a variation of 0 alliance primordials maybe. And yes, other than the variation of the assassins and primordials and a little bit of mages maybe, we're looking at back to the brutes and the heartless. I want to see if players can find a way to defeat them, because there's only 2 games today. If you can't find a way to defeat them on this game, well, you won't get the opportunity to. Next time when we have game 3, it will be a different jail. So today the winner is definitely brutes and the heartless. We need to adapt. Firstly, we look at Sai. Sai has level 5. He does have all 2 stars and he's looking at a really good bench. Decent economy too. So I want to see if assassins can defeat brutes. notice all the assassins do jump into the enemy. So if the brutes get their hands on the assassins, they actually lose their advantage. Assassins can't do any magical damage except Queen of Pain now. And because of that, brutes is actually considered as a counter to assassins before Slag mature. Hey there Rainbow, good to see you buddy, welcome. But you know, enough is said, assassin is still very strong. Especially at 2-star at this stage.
Don't forget to deal with the Underlords.
He's facing all 2 stars though, and then double Scrappy, double Tinies. As long as Queen safe, we should be okay. Is the Queen safe though? Yeah, she's safe. Unfortunately, Tiny and Timbersaw just don't do enough damage. Tiny is great for stun, but if you have too many bulk units in the front line, you won't do enough damage. Calamity. How is Calamity going? He lost on both rounds actually. You might be wondering, doesn't he have all the 2 stars he does? The downside for him is, except Razor, none of those 2 stars actually do enough. Tiny doesn't have Warrior with him, Timbersaw doesn't have Scrappy, and Razor doesn't have Mages. So I can see his board and I can see his bench. It's interesting. Does he want to buy after, or does he not want to break his alliance? If he goes to the Lycan, he's going to have Hunters with the Draw Ranger. He sold. So notice he sold enough units to make the 50 gold. That's one of the reasons you don't want to buy, because you want to make your economy work. He's facing a neutral run. No need to go like ultra strong. You have to get the most greed out of it. Let's come back to Calamity. He is the Scrappy Mage. Scrappy Primordial Mage actually. Right now it's just an Inventor Mage, but more things are gonna come. We're gonna get a 3-star Timbersaw and a little more to come. Now most players won't be prepared for Mages because Hunters and Brutes don't have a natural build for Scaled. Unless they go into the Dragon route and get Tide Hunter and get the Viper with the Dragon Knight. Let's have a look at the builds after round 20. We have 4 Heartless, 4 Brutes, very traditional. Brutes variations with Warriors, Hunters, Scaled. And lastly, the 3 players on top are actually not using the Brutes. Players adjusted from the first game. One adjustment is to have 6 Warriors against the Heartless. Second adjustment is notice no one plays Mages or Scrappies. Lastly, player has considered going for Assassins too. So those are the 3 variations. I want to see, we're into the mid game now after round 20. I want to see if players can adjust after this stage against the Heartless and Brutes. This is when they come into power too, because they get to level 8, they get a complete alliance. I'll take Maelstrom if I were him. Calamity. He took the Tiger Buddy. Oh my. Maelstrom will help the Razor damage because it's also magical too. But he'll favor for more tank. Interesting. Remember says Matt, the explosion from inventors are magical or physical damage. I believe they're either pure damage or magical. It shouldn't be physical. I can't tell though. Maybe I can see here. We can look at the damage values, then we can have a look. Great idea, buddy. Let's have a look. HP count 91% down to 29%. Oh, he's facing the big boss, Rip Jimmy. Tiny with his toss would just annihilate anyone in the corner. It's got a 6-second cooldown, 8-second cooldown, and 2 seconds down. Very strong. Hopefully though, survive for 2 runs. Does he even get the explosion off? Let's see. Yeah, Clockwork died, right? Let's look at Clockwork's damage. Clockwork. Oh, you can't see his damage. It shows auto attack, but it doesn't show anything else. It doesn't show the explosion damage. Unfortunate. I was gonna see event damage. Look at this. That Shadow Demon's only job is to stand for a hook. He can't even get out. Enemy Sniper did 11k. Over here Razor did a lot. With the Maelstrom too. Coming to round 25, we noticed lots of players are actually picking Transfusion. Because they picked Sharp Pain, this gives double healing for Transfusion for N6 and her companion, and with the Bruiser or with more healing, it just increases the healing potential. We often see 20k plus healing with N6. And you can also go with the Sharp Pain into the Phantom Pain, also gives you survivability, but that's for the whole team. Oh, a Medusa found. Look at this. If Swiftwind is gonna make it, it does have an interesting alliance. Oh, big choices. He went for the moonshot. Who takes the moonshot though? Wait, what's happening? Surely he can't have all of that, right? The Dragonite and Viper seems a little weaker. He's putting them down to row. He found the Marana. It's not next to Medusa, that's a little unfortunate part. But she might be a hook bait. Oh, he just found someone he didn't want to face. Calamity with all the 3 stars. And also, he's got a green team over there. Team Green. Massive damage coming through the Scrappy Mage. Clockless losing to the Lifestealer though. Look at this. Primordials with Io. It's actually closer than what I expected. I thought the Primordial Mage would be overwhelmingly strong, but he does have scaled because of that. And he's actually holding on nicely. He can kill the Razor. Kill the Razor with Viper. I really like Maelstrom on Morana. I feel that helps her a lot. Swiftwind actually died. Oh my. Run 29. Let's have a look. Only 2 players with 3 stars and they are collecting all of them. One more anti-mage to come. It's going to be a battle of 3 stars or it's going to be a battle between the last 3 players that doesn't have 3 stars. They try to make their way to top 4, you see. Now, Drip Ghibli has lost some of his HP buffer. He still have plenty. But after 3 more runs, he might be in trouble.
We can still turn the tide. That wasn't supposed to be a pun. Don't laugh.
We can still turn the tide. Go Tide with the palm. I'm not sure about Void being 1 star without assassins. He can lock your own units, right? And that's my concerning part. Drip Ghibli is facing midnight. Void also doesn't have the alliance. Hunters. I rise the Hunters for the later game now, because you have George at the start, then Medusa at the latest stage of the game with Marana. Oh, there you go. BBG was limited on the 5th position, so he came 2nd in the first game, 5th on the 2nd game. Now, the choice of builds: 6 warriors, 6 assassins, Scrappy Primordial Mage, and also lastly the good old Atlas with a variation. What I think is the game might be decided between Sai and Calamity here, with the amount of 3 stars, good economy, and more units to come. We're looking at Midnight here. Oh, M Knight. Oh my, that's not his ideal pick. I still have the healing going, so he picked family discounts with only 17 gold. That's so harsh. What did players pick?
Has a nice ring to it, doesn't
We
it?
can see Skadi, we can see Assassin's Veil, we can see Moonshot on the TA, Master Menace on the Slack. Oh, he's so ready. Maelstrom on the Arc Warden, lastly Basher on the Medusa, and Datalus on the Dragonite. Let's watch my Assassin friend. Assassin is great. Even without Zenking, he can still make so many things work. But with Zenking, you can stun and destroy the enemy in the late game. Very powerful over Weaver. Weaver is not needed once you have the TA. Mouse is a bit off. Oh, after this one, I'll adjust the mouse, buddy. Thank you for that. Slack is king right now. Look at his attack speed. Oh no, it's not his attack, it's the Void trigger. Because he had a Void trigger? Why? What happened to him? Oh, his attack speed was lost because of Shadow Demon. So Tia did a lot here with Moonshot. Let's come back to the Dragon's Primordial Scrappy Inventor Mage. And thank you, Jeremy, for reminding me of the mouse. Oh, this is the final 2. I think those 2 will come to the finals, but it's a very early face off. Oh, that little type. Little type buddy had a dream. Oh. Assassins does not have scaled, so they're still weaker to mages if it comes to it. They kill the Slack, they win. They don't kill the Slack yet. Slack okay. He ran all the way back. Slack is okay, guys. Oh, he might pop Calamity. Maybe. There you go, he killed Calamity. It's just because of Tiny tossed the Slag, he couldn't kill the Slag. And because of that, 2 players were eliminated right away. Calamity and Midnight. Let's have a look. Game will be decided in 2 rounds, so it likely won't get to 35. No tier 5 items for anyone. Slag jumps in, goes for Tide. Tide's so resilient, he casts before anything else. Slag is so ready. Yeah, no one can vote Slag down. You probably need to troll off the Slag here. Oh, the bash from the Bruiser. Oh, bash. Another bash. Another bash. Slag perma bashed? Oh, I was wrong about not having anyone to control the Slag. After killing the Slag, Warriors really goes ham. Because they can't break the Warriors anymore. Is Strip Jimmy gonna take this back to back? Oh my. I don't think Rip Jimmy can defeat our friend Calamity back then, but because it's like a scissor paper rock, Warriors are the counter to the Assassins simply because they are tankier. And they can position in the corner and defend with the Hunters. He doesn't even use this item. It might not be the best thing though. Why doesn't he use it? Is that his units will run forward and break formation. So it's an interesting fact he didn't use it. Let's see the items, guys. Oh, he went for, well, that was a quick pickup. He went for a Moonshot. How about Sai here? Sai is looking, not many good tier 5s. A Hard and another Moonshot. Both players went for Moonshot. Well, Moonshot is really justifiable on the Assassins. And for Rip Jimmy, also helps him with damage. Oh, that's a 2-star Void. That Void I'm messing around. 15 HP, he's not selling those units for now. Maybe the final battle. Again, the focus is still the Slag. If Slag dies or if Slag stays alive. I don't like the Blink Conquer. Conquer blinks in and feeds the Slag with damage, and Slag doesn't go in first. But now Slag is fully defended. Notice the Slag is kind of safe everywhere he went. And now he's unstoppable. He already stacked up to 3 attacks per second. And the Hunters have all missed the target. This is it, GG. So, congratulations to Sai for coming first in the second game. And very well played by Rip Jimmy. First position, second position, back to back. Well played, guys. Now, let's look at the builds for the second game. Dominating build was Heartless and Brownies, but for the second game, as we expected, builds that come to counter them. There's Warriors, there is the Assassins, and also the Scrappy Mages. Unfortunately for the Brutes and Heartless, they were not prepared for the power spikes of the Scrappies here with multiple 3-stars and also the powerful Assassins that came in the mid-game. But still, very well played, guys, in the second game, and let's go forward to the third game after. Welcome back, guys. This is the third game of the semi-finals of Dota Underlords North America tournament. In this game, we're short of 1 player. Kakarot cannot make it for the third game as well, so we're facing with 7 players for now. But still, very high rank players. Calamity, Shy, and BBG are really high rank Lord players and lots of big boss players. Today, we have a new jail. Yes, on the third and fourth game, we have a new jail. If we look closely, we can see that the Knights are gone pretty much for the early game, and that means the late game. Mage is still available with Primordial Mage, although those 2 are taken. And followed by that, the Scale is removed off the Tide, so Mages might see a rise today. Lastly, a bit of units on the side, but nothing too major. The Scrappy Inventors may be one of those affected, especially the Mages with Tinker. But let's see how the players go. Notice the Brutes and Heartless are pretty much fully available, with the additional Ogre. Ogre Mage is also a Brute now, keep that in mind. He's very strong. Him and Tiny are my S tier, like 1-cost units. This tournament is in the semi-finals now. We're left with 32 players, and the top 2 players of this 6 games will go further into the finals. 8 people in the final, and the point system are 60, 40, 20, and 10 for the top 4 players for each game. The tournament have a total cash prize of $20,000 and tons of MSI products and gadgets. The tournament is powered by MSI and Game TV. MSI, the most trusted brand in gaming and esports, with the MSI app and emulated the blue stacks, you can now play mobile games smoothly on your PC. We're into round 7. First thing to check in round 7 is who is saving up and who has a streak. First player with a streak is Let's Not Trigger with a losing streak. Followed by that, Sai has 20 gold. 12 gold. So a few players are selling to 10 gold because this is pretty much the benchmark for those who want to save. But if you look closely, the players who are actually on top will level up to maintain a win streak if possible. BBG is going for mages. Let's look closely. Oh, he's got dragons too. Oh my. BBG be strong. And Mr. Chen says, BB1 didn't know this. It's all good, my friend. It takes a while to understand it because the wording and the changes are frequent in the patch. Any idea what happened to Kakarot? Yesterday he experienced internet difficulty and maybe the issue hasn't been fixed yet. That's why. Oh, the hunter. I don't think anyone kills Viper with his armor. Viper's like ultra tank. So let's look at the builds for the players at round 10. We have Assassins with Swift Panda with Patch 2 star. Now BBG is running Mage and Primordials. He might go back to Dragons, but he's picking a variety bench actually. Sai here, he actually bought all his units I think. Sai here is going for the Savage and a bit of the Brutes I think. Let's Not Trigger is going for Druids, Scaled and Primordials. He's like 5 rounds ahead of the Mages. Jimmy here is going for Heartless and Warriors. Lovely. M Knight is going for Mages and Brutes. I've seen this work before because Ogre is a Brute. You can run any Brutes into Doom and then you have 2 Brutes and that tanks in the front line. Calamity here is running Heartless. Items. Oh, that's Not Trigger. Probably between those two. Let's see. Assassin did get multiple nerfs. Oh, is he peeking? Pick 4 star? Did he random? Oh my. I hope he didn't random. Because Blink and Mana Boots are okay. Mana Boots is more favored towards mages. Blink is favored towards late game. So, item count for the players. We have Blink Man on the Patch, Helm on the Lina. Nothing too special here. Blink on the Juggernaut. Let's look at this Juggernaut. Problem with a Blink early game is that even Juggernaut has warriors, he blinking and he dies. Hey there, but yes, massive donation. Yes, it's a massive donation from like Panda. Such a big support. So problem with Juggernaut is notice he blinks in, he doesn't survive. And if he doesn't survive, it's as if you got hooked in. You fed yourself to the overlords. With assassins, the downside is you do need elusive assassins and insects to be effective. That means you can't have any assassin banned most of the time, and late game you want to go into void. Streaks. Calamity has 6 losing streaks, so he will be a player to focus. 2 players actually went for Catacomb. Oh, the Mages actually went for the heal. Now one thing to highlight is Sharp Pain so strong in this meta. It's like the default pickup for the Hunters before, for the Chaotic Hunter and Despite My Rage. Now it's always Sharp Pain. This is the default one and it's so strong. Then you pick Sharp Pain 2 targets and she just does so much damage. Ridiculous actually. Because we do forget the base damage here is says 75. That gets doubled to 150. Over 7 seconds that's 1000 damage. That's also doubled because she have more hype. It's ridiculous, right? So, round 15, let's look at the players. Who has complete anything? We have 6 mages ready on BBG. Oh, we've got to watch him. 4 Primordials ready on M Knight. 4 Heartless ready. And a bit of the base alliance. Let's see how strong BBG is with his mages. And what does he pick? Probably Blink Dagger, right? Yeah, I favor Blink Dagger because mage wants to cast fast. And Morphling is the ideal candidate. Sometimes I also like the Helm on the Lina, because Blink allows Morphling to cast once very fast, but he might not survive for 2 cast or 3 cast. Helm means Morphling don't cast that fast, but he definitely survives for 2 cast. And because of that, the game is going to be very close. Hey there, Two Head, good to see you, buddy. Mages versus Let's Not Trigger. Literally, 4 players I watched, they all Let's Not Trigger. Everyone watched had Let's Not Trigger fighting them. I was like, what? No, it's a Legion Commander. She disappeared. Enemy Legion? Yeah, Enemy Legion. 1-star Legion. Who got the buff? Let's see if Legion got a buff. What's that? Such a good item? Send the tanks to my backline. He's units away from. Interesting. Maybe I should try more stuff a little more. You're right. That's really interesting if you use it that way. Push tanks away. Yeah, BBG hold, and let's not trigger lost here. Now, one thing to look out for after round 17 is who goes to level 8. Only one player went to level 8. Usually you go to level 8 for the alliance and high rates. We can see Heartless and Brutes here. As for the mages, going to level 8 is also not bad. But finding the 6th mage, maybe BBG can stabilize and just be a little greedy. Save up for the level 9 to round 21 plus. Maybe that also works. After round 20, we have 6 warriors to be completed. 6 mages coming. A bit of the... let's see what he picked first. Swift Panda picked Octarine Essence instantly. So he is the player they're going for Scales and Heartless as the number 1 player actually, with 42 gold. Followed by that, BBG is already 6 mages and a bit of the Scaled and Warriors and Druids, so he might want Arc Warden to compensate. Without Arc Warden, the Gnome Druid is also pretty good. The people who are NS6 with Mana Skill for mages, it's not that great. Because if you look at the damage for NS6, if you pick Sharp Pain, and then if you're going to double Pain, she actually does a lot more damage. And if that's the case, it just, people don't want to miss out the damage, but sometimes I can try with mages, but if you pick that spell, it makes you so much weaker early game. Oh, is that the troll of round 21 with a Master Madness? Calamity, 25 HP with a massive comeback. And Calamity also have a 3-star Tiny. Oh my. Don't count him out yet, guys. He's coming back big. Swift Panda, our win streak leader, is like, what is that? Yeah, picking mage talents definitely weakens units or the fighting capacity in the early game. And you lose too much HP. Let's look at Swift Panda's build. He's going for 4 Heartless Druids. This does fall off in the later stage of the game unless he pick up something big like Deadeye. He has been using the Queen of Pain to very high effectiveness. She's been staying with him forever. Funny thing with the with the Octarine Essence there is it's just enough timing for the Queen to cast again. Oh, she died. But she silenced herself for 4 seconds. The cooldown is 4.2 seconds. Mana is only concern for her. Who is this? He's facing Sai. She says she fears no hunters. But the hunters are really strong actually. Oh my. Players are coming back big. Rip Jimmy and M Knight is actually taking off. Both are 7 HP, so Rip Jimmy is eliminated. Sai is eliminated. Oh my. So, if you look closely, the players who are making it to top 5 are M Knight, Calamity, BBG, Swift Panda, and Let's Not Trigger. The build's order is 2 of the 6 mages, and everybody else that's not going for mages have a scaled because they're scared of mages. If you don't have scaled at this stage, you lose massively. Mystician says, like Battlefield Doom, yeah, Battlefield Doom is the only one I like, or Battlefield Sven, or Magnus. Now, Light says, what is your favorite wuxia novel? And yes, I do love audiobooks. My favorite wuxia novel is actually 雪中悍刀行. I know it's a little off topic, but it's one of the best ones, I have to say. Let me see if I can type it or find it for you after the first game. Look at this. M Knight and BBG. BBG took M Knight out. M Knight was quite strong. M Knight had the mages and BBG had the mages. What the difference here is, well, the difference here is BBG cleaved him with double keeper. With double keeper, the summon Primordials didn't stand a chance and just so much damage. We can see Let's Not Trick is actually running a champion alliance. Is this the day? I am fully coming back to Let's Not Trigger. It's got 2 druids, 1 in 3 chance the Legion Commander gets the 3-star, and she will wreak havoc. I actually would prefer Legion on the helm if he can do it. Oh, I got the 3-star. What a waste. Legion have only 10 damage. This Legion have, well, double the damage and out. He's also got the bunch of alliance with her. Oof. No, the bear roots cheat. Oh wow, it does have double bears. This Legion has refresher, no wonder Legion lost. I'm rooting for that Star Trigger. I want to see more Legion plays.
What is a
This might be
dragon
massive.
compared to a demon?
Because this is the fight that his Legion didn't get to 3-star. Well, that's a rooted one. If his Legion got to 3-star, it can be even stronger because she experienced more of the double damage and double health. Come on, give it to Legion. This is BBG. Did he give it to Legion? Did Legion get it? No, it's a 3-star Io again. Oh, so sad. Oh, that's a bash down to the Morphling. Legion. Legion gets mana health back if she wins the duel. So look at Legion, 3000 HP. She gets basically half of her health back. And as we said it, this might be the counter to BBG.
My champion.
She is the champion. Oh gosh, is BBG gonna die? BBG have no ages, he's gone. 2 left. Champion build make to the top 2. Well played that Sun Trigger. And BBG, although he's top 3, he still gets 20 points. So now he's looking at 60 points. Not bad for him as well. Swift Panda here. He has been pretty much the undefeated player at the start, and well, he also lost the Legion. Did he now? Now if he lost the Legion, it is a 2-star Legion with a 3-star Lone Druid and double bear, and that's how he lost. Both players are running Lone Druids, except one player don't have enough Lone Druid. He's only got a 1-star Lone Druid. Round 30. We're having a Legion versus the Heartless here. The Heartless wants to get the Brute, and the Brute will be a counter to the Legion, absolutely. On the other side, Legion plays 1 more Alliance. He can level up 4 more Alliance if he still have the spot. 11 Alliance is the maximum for Legion, I believe, unless you have Bloodbond. The Bloodbond contract is how it works. So get an Ogre, get a Bloodbond, you can push for 12, I think. Ooh, what shall our friend pick? Probably between those two, I reckon. Dagger needs to rework. 800 damage with double HP is like minimum. Too weak. So he picked the Skadi for the Legion. Now, does base HP apply? Does it double? Because it's pretty good if it doubles. What is maximum with +1 unit cap? Oh, I haven't looked into it. What for my friend? Not sure. Probably at least 12 or even 13 allies with Legion. With a +1. But people don't really survive to round 35 nowadays. We still watch a Legion. The Dragon Knight is the one that's... I don't mind giving Dragon Knight Skadi for double slow and his range. Helm Viper is pretty good. It is like fully blocked. I'm not sure the idea behind that, but it is a 3-star Lone Druid. I'll take it. Whoa, Legion found it. Okay. That Quinn got annihilated. Did she know it's coming? Did you see the Legions? Oh, is she gonna win? No, she lost. Ah, she gave 3 damage to Lifesteal. That's why I want her to have the helm. Did you see her? She ran to the side to get hooked by the Pudge. It's as if she knew it was coming. Because there's no path in that side. Yeah, Legion needs a helm. I reckon a Skadi Dragon Knight is really good. Because Dragon Knight have no items right now. Oh no. It's gonna lose massively here. Open move says 13. Oh. Oh, -18 here. Yeah, having more alliance, although it's good, but you want alliance and builds for the Legion. Here the Legion have warriors, Legion has the scale, that's the key part, and dragons. Nothing too excessive for damage though. And there's a 2-star Legion? Oh my. 2-star Kanka. Tiny goes for it. Tusk goes. Well, someone's gonna go. Kanka's really good. So it's gonna look like our friend Legion really needs a 3-star here. If she becomes 3-star with the Druid power, she can do it.
Today, we turn our luck around.
Oh, the Laundry took it again. Southeast of the Laundry takes the 3-star. It's a 3-star Laundry there. Damn, that Legion. She with Skadi is not that strong, I have to say. She actually fets and does a damage to the Viper. 10 do damage. Yeah, you need a helm for the Legion. Really do. Unless he's guaranteed 3-star. Then just give her damage. But, on the other hand, with the addition of Conquer and the stuns, he might be able to do it. He's got one more bear coming. Did he get the bear? Right side is tank, left hand support. I see. Lovely, lovely actually. This is without the 3-star Legion. She came back. She got revived. Minus 15. We might actually see round 15 here. Oh, round 35. Round 15. If you look at the two players, Swift Blender is on level 10 with additional income, and Let's Not Trigger is level 9. So unless he gets level 10, he's gonna be stuck. Because his only option is to roll. Sven. Sven give you knights? Well, he can't add Sven in. Oh, he can. Actually, why do he have the Doom? The Doom gives Demon though. Oh, that's a big damage for the Legion. Yeah, the Doom gives Demon. Sven gives... he's got 4 humans. He's contemplating as well. Just put the Legion in, if you're in doubt. Yeah, Doom gives double damage for the Legion. Really big. Who gets it? Ah, it's a 3-star. Not even a launcher this time. Oh, the Dundra is doomed. No more additional bear. Legion dooms the bear. And Legion wins. And she got her life back, so she tanks even more. See, one small thing led to another. Stun comes in. But this time, the enemy has a 2-star Medusa. So if you look at the damage on the other side, N6 and Medusa. N6 is on the pain build, Medusa is ready with enough damage. And well played by Swift Panda. He came #1 twice in a row now on the third. So I think he was #1 on the first game and #1 on the third game. And Let's Not Trigger made it to second. Well played by him as well. Lovely, lovely. So in the final, we can see that the player that actually came out ahead was actually the Hunters with Heartless for the ultimate late game with Scaled and Dragons. Bit of the Brutes as well. Followed by that, we had a champion build. Really lovely champion build, but unfortunately he couldn't get enough 3-star Legion. Followed by that, the Mages. Bit of the Scaled Mages again. So, lovely variation, and because of the jails are different every day, we'll expect more different jails on the 5th and 6th game. So let's stay tuned for the 4th game. Welcome back guys, this is the 4th game of the semi-finals. We're still looking at the same players with the lobby, so we have BBG up to Swift Panda here, with 3 of the Lord players. The jail is same as game 3, so we can see that 2 knights are gone, 1 brute, 1 assistant, 1 mage, and a bit of everything. The Tide Hunter is a big one against mages. We did see a few mages on the 3rd game, which had the same jail, and I wonder if people go for mages. This is round 3, and M9 is already looking towards some mages. We see lots of Primordials and a few warriors. Only 1 3-stars at the moment, but it is still round 3. Now keep in mind, the player that came first in the 3rd game was the player that came first in the 1st game, so it's Swift Panda. He is looking very sharp to be one of the top 2s into the finals. You have to be top 2 in a lobby to go into the finals. Although there are 7 players, no way it's easy because this means the games happen so much quicker and well, death and positioning occur so much quicker. Oh, Helm of Undying. I'll be surprised if he takes the big time contract, because this is a really high tier item too. This is the semi-final of the tournament. There are 32 players left in the tournament. Every player is expecting at least $150 up to $200 worth of prizes and even higher to be this far into the tournament. There are 400 players, close to 400 participating, and the tournament total prize pool has $20,000 with tons of MSI gadgets and prizes. The tournament is powered by MSI and Game TV, and MSI, as one of the trusted brands in gaming and esports, also has its emulator as BlueStack. BlueStack allows you to play mobile games on your PC smoothly, and it's a great emulator. I've tried it before, even before we had the tournament. I tried it on Summon's War, and I tried it on a few gadget games. I know, I love gadget games. So the tournament started on 8th of November and finishes on the 30th of November. So next week we'll have the finals. Stay tuned for the finals guys. We also have a live giveaway for each of the games played on the finals. The finals will be 5 games with a point system of 60, 40, 20 and 10 for the top 4 players. Let's have a look. After round 4, we can see a disparity of players' choices. Some of the players will level up because they had a win, and this will take them into a win streak likely. The players who actually lost might stay low on level 3 and start a losing streak. So, one player leveled up, level 4, Swift Panda is level 4 now. No one else leveled up, so players are favoring lots of good bench. Something interesting to look at is the player I'm spectating here is M Knight. He has two stars sitting on the bench. You might wonder why is that? Because he lost the first round, he might try to lose this round as well. But on the off chance he wins here, he will force a win streak. I think he won.
There's no escaping me.
Does the Shadow Shaman solo 1 vs 2?
Chosen for
No, he
greatness.
can't, right? Archer got him. The pain gets him. M Knight is like, sure, if he can't win here, I'll just put my super team. So he's got a Shadow Demon and a Jaw Ranger sitting on the bench for those that's a little blocked. Here you can see the head of the units. Look at BBG's bench. Let's have a look. Oh, look at his bench. It's like me, you know, that moment you go pair for days. Wait, is that BBG? Why does it show a different bench? What's happening? Yeah, this is his bench. It was showing a different bench. I think I clicked the wrong player. Yeah, pair gaming. He sold a few units. He found a Razor. He found a few units too. I was looking at Clement. He was like, that's not BBG's bench. Yeah, never underestimate the losing streak player. Because if you're running a losing streak, and if you don't break your losing streak, you're super strong. I don't think BBG wins here. M Knight is one of the strongest. M Knight is no joke. This Hunter has plus 0.85 attack speed. Yeah, BBG won't win, which is great for him. Not that we don't like him, but we want him to do well. So he's actually not winning because he's facing the strongest player here. And this maintains his losing streak, which is perfect for him. And you don't lose that much HP before round 10. Going to round 10, we have M Knight as the leader with Tattlers and Brutes and more of them coming. Only one player with Rejuvenity heal, that means like burst healing, and everybody else working for the Bruiser. Bruiser really favors the warrior team because the Bruiser gets additional armor too. Followed by that, a variety of warriors. Wow, Assassin, I love it. I want to see variety. Hunter and Champion. Interesting, let's not trigger, let's go for some fun builds here. And a few mages are coming. So BBG is a mage, I believe this is a mage, yeah. Rip Jimmy is going to a mage likely with Razor and Ogre and more Crystal Maiden. HP count, highest HP being 96, lowest HP being 46. So a big disparity of HP because it's only 7 players, likely players lose more HP. I'm going back to Let's Not Trigger. He spent all his gold for Legion Commander 2-star. Is this gonna be the dream play? Let's see. Imagine they introduce Legion before Bloodborne nerf. Oh, that'd be so good. I would have all the Legions on the board. This is a Legion with 8 alliance. Come on, Legion has to do something here. His Bloodborne alliance does not have enough damage though. Oof. Legion in Dragon here. Yeah, not enough. Simply because this whole Hunter team is so good at focus fire. And Wind Ranger has the helm. Let's not trigger in big trouble. He invested deeply for the Legion. But without Dragon, I feel Legion does not get enough HP back, and on top of that, he does not have enough strong alliance. And Legion does not have any protection alliance. She enjoys, you know, Hunters, Demons, also fine, but she's looking at 4000 HP with 5 armor. I think Legion might double benefit from the contract. I'm not sure. Let's have a look next time. Maybe this time. Yeah, he's running too many low tier units. That's the problem. Actually, he's sitting at everyone's 1-star, that's why. If everyone's 2-star, he can make it. Oh, he got 100. Still shuffling his alliance. Yeah, he didn't get a chance to put on an item. Oh, he did. Oh, the Druids. The Druids won't change for the Legion until they're both 2-star. Let's see how much damage Legion gets when Ogre dies. That's a big change. Ogre needs to die. And this will show us if she gets double damage. Yeah, notice the Legion got Legion got so much damage off the Ogre's death. I believe that Legion do enjoy the double big time contract. She's the only unit that enjoys twice. Well, when you hit for 500, you can still win. So how did she get to 800? Because she doubled her damage again with the demons. That's how Legion can go to 1000 damage easily. Legion really want the dragon, so it's nice he's become Dragon Knight. We might still see a comeback, but he's so low economy. Into round 15, we have Alliance as the top leader with Heartless coming in. Notice Heartless is still popular after the nerf with 4 Heartless. Because, you know, not many things deals with minus armor. I want to see if Legion wins. Legion wins! He's sitting on 45 additional damage. So on top of that, we have a bit of mages coming with BBG. He's playing 2 mages today. And it's not a 6 mage for now. 6 assassins are definitely coming. I'm like, the dragons are coming from Game of Thrones, but they're not coming that fast. Lastly, the players of focus is our Legion plan. Legion friend has, Summoners, Helm. Oh, that's a really big pickup. What would he pick? Does he have a mask carrier? If not, it's between those two probably. He picked the buddy. Not bad, he doesn't have enough tanks. So, someone found a 3-star Bundy. On top of that, multiple contract carriers. The game is just all of a sudden 10 and is away. It's as if we had a different jout today. With Legion, if he gets 2-star Laundry and 2-star Train Protector, it's really good. Let's look at her damage. Oh. She really wants dragons to go stronger. So it doesn't double? Oh, thank you, Waffle. It doesn't double, right? I see. Thank you for sharing. Legion is scary though. 600 damage. Oh yeah, it doesn't double. Oh, does it? It looks higher. Maybe. The way it doubles is that, let me try to think about it. Oh, she's hitting so hard. I think the Legion passive with Alliance kind of rolls over, and that's how it gets higher. So coming back to it, we have the 4 Heartless completed for most players, and the 6 mages over here. I'm hoping that 6 mage come into assassin, or 6 assassins come into hand after this round. And lastly, Let's Not Trigger is on very low economy, but what he has is a 2-star Legion, and maybe a 3-star if he has the Druids. Downside with him is he spent so deep at the start. Oh, spinning those two. You see the Vanguard or Mask? He doesn't have any Mask carrier, so Vanguard's great. Let's watch Swiftbender. He is the score leader at the moment with his 120 points. With Swiftbender, he's facing Midnight, the Heartless Hunter. He does have warriors though, so he has a solid front line. Both Underlords will protect from the punch. Actually, he's starting Enchantress, look at that. So much minus armor from the Slayer. Oh, the helm's massive. Because he gets the heal off, the heal goes onto multiple units here. One onto the sniper too. The heal also stops attack speed. So every bit counts. Sniper had a helm too, but it's such a slow one. 3 anti-mage round. Oh, coming back to Calamity again. He's fitting the champion. Perfect. I wanted to watch both of them. Wait. That's not right. He's not facing the champion. He's facing Rip Jimmy. He's not the champion. But still though. He does not have scale. But it doesn't need scale with 3 stars sometimes. He can just tank up. Let's see if that's the case. It's a brute mage. Yeah, assassins are doing well. Pretty scary for most players to face a triple 3-star team. This is one of the only teams that still want 3 stars. Round 25, highest HP being 38, lowest HP being 7, and our friend Let's Not Trigger is actually stabilizing with his Legion. Probably Bracer. So it's Let's Not Trigger here. I wouldn't be surprised. He's got a laundry, right? Oh, he doesn't have laundry. What do you pick? Pick Braces there. Braces pretty good. You can go Braces Fin for double cars maybe. So, round 26 coming, and let's look at items. Oh, Trovolot with Double Basher, Master Menace, Braces, Lomdred with BBG, the big time contract with Legion, Oh, double Medusa. Okay. Lots of good items around. And let me get it out. I'll be right back. Legion have a few things that increase damage. And the biggest thing is the damage multiplies as well. So 5000 HP, she also experienced the protection of the knights. Very good. Because Finn's not casting. Okay, she casted. She has no protection, but she's strong. Instantly full HP. She is the counter to most mages, by the way. I played mage before, you can't kill her. You have to go through like 10,000 HP because of the heal and the tankiness. Comeback. That's not Trigger doing this. I'll be a big fan if he makes this work. Laundry may be better here. He did sell his Druid though. Double Medusa. One contract Medusa. I'm just watching the Legion here. Much alliance, much woe. 2000 damage, the alchemist disappeared. One slash woman indeed. She needs to move. Move, girl. Oh no! The bash! The bash got her! The bash from the bruiser, guys. Oh no! That's not Trigger, no! Bash is OP. Rip Jimmy is eliminated on the 6th position. Yeah, the double bash, right? No, it's just the bruiser bash. Put my bash from double Medusa's down. That's right. BBG found Enigma and a bunch of units. With his ages, he might not spend too deeply. He does have 6 mages too. What would he do? He got 100. Would he roll even further? Yeah. Oh, what? He's rolling. He rolled deep. He found the Dragonite too. Oh my. I might have sold the pack here, but he's going for the 3 stars. He found that's not Trigger, so perfect. I got to watch how strong the Legion is against the player here. As long as she doesn't get bashed, it's great for her. Wait, she's ensnared. The bear and the bash. It's even worse than last time. Oh my. So that's how you cut the Legion, you stun her. Yeah, the bear and ensnared. Does he have double keeper too? Even got the zombies. Oh, GG, that's not Trigger. GG, my friend. He did so well with the Legion comeback. Let's hope he doesn't die. Oh, he didn't die? Yes. Refresher? Refresher Legion is not bad. Oh, Battlefield Legion. Hey there, JPG. Could you explain the current status of the tournament? Thanks. This is the... Let me hear. This is the ranking of the players for so far. He went for Refresher. He didn't go for Battlefield Legion. Could have been Battlefield Legion. So this is the stats of the tournament in the semifinals for Group 3. And the players have 60, 40, 20 and 10 points for coming top 4. So round 35. We have triple or quadruple 3 stars with Battlefield, Master Madness, lots of variation of builds, Heartless, Mages, Assassins, Heartless again, and Legion player. We're watching the Legion player with his 10 alliance. Watch out for the Legion damage on the side. She has Refresher as well. Oh no, she went the wrong way. Wait, she's sitting on 400 damage. She's stoned. She's ready. She used her Refresher, by the way. So each time she wins, she gets her health back. She wins twice. Legion! She's doing it with double Refresher. Because this means she also gets a double demon damage too. There you go. Legion Refresh. He took out Midnight. That's not Trigger's top 3. Congrats, buddy. And Calamity was eliminated with all his 3 stars. Who defeated Calamity? It's Sai. What did Sai have? Sai has the Heartless Hunters. Very balanced and very deadly, with a 2-star to stun people, or to stall people. Why does he have Refresher? Is that because he has demons, each time she refreshes, she sits on 2000 damage. And each time she wins her duel, she gets 50% of her life. She also gets more brownie kills. Brownie is sitting on 76 kills as well. Did you just not find anything? Wait for it. Legion.
I'm not scared of the
This is in a 1 slash.
Kill them.
1 slash, 2 slash. Wait, she's getting bashed.
We need to make
No, the bash not too strong. Bash is OP. Yeah, Sai is definitely the stronger player here. 1-1 now, round 33. 8 alliance versus 4 alliance. Medusa is massive. What's coming? Medusa is really big hit. This double bear is taking the Medusa though. That Dragon Knight, how did he get there? He got hooked, right? Very close fight. But the defensive capacities with Medusa and Scout is massive. It's actually anyone's game. It depends how BBG position. I believe last time Sai actually positioned correctly against BBG. Now it's if he rolls deep and how he positioned. I don't think 3-star pack is a good thing, but he's already committed. Oh, he got Dragon Knight. Take a keep off. Might as well roll. You might get one more Dragon Knight, right? No, you might as well get as a keeper. So roll and sell the pack with the 2 gold. Double Dragon Knight is great. His offense is Dragon, Fire Breath, and the defense he reduced damage by 40%.
You will suffer the consequences of past action.
Oh, the voice of Dragon Knight. This is more back this time. Paulina. Kaka's rooted. No stuns? I got 1 stuns off. This both failed. Oh no, BBG's gonna win. I mean, oh no for Sai, but oh yes for BBG though. Yeah. Sai's like, oh no. Wait. Maybe Sai can live on with 60 HP. Yeah, Sniper has the blood bond, so Sniper's hitting for 400. Sniper just need to kill 1 more. I think it's enough. He won't die. Yeah, Sai won't die. He will actually go to round 36 here. Super close. The biggest factor here is the Medusa's position to the back. She wasn't forward enough to stun things and to stall things. Okay, item choices for the players. So, oh, pipe is not bad. BBG got +1. Oh, he got the gyroing easily. It's got a pipe. So if you have the pipe, might as well group a little together. Maybe give Sniper pipe too. Let's see. In terms of units, Heartless, Humans, Primordial Dragons. Here is the Heartless with the Hunters. Oh, he got the Dragon. That's what from Sai's perspective. The pipe on the Dragon Knight. Oh, he went for 4 scaled. Bracer, Bracer. No candidate for the Bracer. So, what an adjustment. Sometimes to counter the mages is the 4 scaled, but this mage have a long drill and double Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight protects the fellow Sven here. Is he tanky enough? Not enough, because there's Enigma. That's a problem. But, let's see. Yeah, not enough. Mage is just so durable. Because he's using 1-star scaled units as well. Okay, survived though. Gotta be close. Oh, he's dead. 12 HP. BBG comes first. Well played by BBG. He ran a losing streak too. What a turn of events. So the top 3 players was a 3-star Primordial Human Mage, followed by the Heartless Hunters. He couldn't get the Deadeye. That's the unfortunate part. And lastly, we have the Legion Commander build with 10 alliance. We're gonna try that Legion Commander build for sure today. So BBG did so well. He had the losing streak, then he followed by leveling and rolling for crucial units, and he had double Keeper and double Dragon Knight at the stage as well. Well played, buddy. And this is game 4. We look forward to game 5 and 6 for tomorrow. Thank you guys. Welcome everyone. This is the 5th game of the Dota Underlords semi-finals for the North American tournament. Right now we have 3 lot players as before. BBG is currently ranked 37 with 2 Underlords on rank 0. Big boss so far. And the scores for the after the 4th game is BBG and Pink Panda is currently on 120 points, followed by Sai on 100 points. The next player to look into is Let's Not Trigger on 60 points, so those are the top 4 players. The top 2 players after 6 games will progress into the finals. So the top 3 players are very close, 100 and 120 points. So these 2 games today will determine everything. So, look at the gel for the 5th game and 6th game. We have 3 warriors and 2 brutes. So the popular warriors and brutes and heartless are definitely taken away. And some of you might have noticed right away is that today is the day of mages and also assassins. Mages can go with a variety. Mage can be Scrappy Mage, can be Primordial Mage, can be Dragon's Human Mage, and lastly can be a Jeweled Mage. As for the assassins, you can also go with the assassins, insects, and elusives. You can also add the Tide Hunter for scaled against mages. Everything else you can still go Heartless and Deadeye, that's still available, and also all the hunters available. So let's see how the player does it. And lastly, what I want to share is Knights available today too. I wonder if anyone's going to do it, but if they are, let's stay tuned. I'm really excited for Knights actually. Now this tournament does have a cash prize of $10,000 and a total prize of $20,000. Tournament is powered by MSI and Game TV. MSI, the trusted brand in gaming and esports. With the new MSI emulator BlueStacks, you can now run mobile games smoothly on your PC. The tournament starts on the 8th of November and finishes on the 30th of November. For friends that joins in live, there's also a live giveaway after each game. So $30 gift cards for Steam, iTunes, a lot of the eShops. So definitely check it out. Into round 4. Let's see. 2-star Anti-Mage, 2-star Nyx Assassin, and 2 Beastmaster ready. We can see a bit of Mage's Brute starting, and no major pickups, only a Blade Mail that's tier 2. I was thinking maybe a Helm would be a massive game changer. So let me get it up. I'll be right back.
Here we go.
Yes, there's less unit gel for today, definitely. Oh, that Anti-Mage is gonna show that Queen no mercy. When you play a Queen, you're like, oh no, the Anti-Mage. It's not good. It changed targeting, but the damage is done. So here, Swift Panda versus Sai. 2 of the top 3 players. So powerful. What I mean by so powerful is that Anti-Mage is very powerful. And so is the Ogre. The top 2 tier 1 units I like to pick up in early game is Ogre Major and Tiny. Very strong. Into round 6 now, let's look at the pairs of the bench. So M Knight is having assassins. We can see a bit of brutes all over the place because Ogre is so easy to pick up with brutes. Now Calamity has 2 2-stars and so is Sai. Notice Calamity is adding another 2-star, so likely he'll end his losing streak, and Sai might just stay on 3 units because he has 4 units ready, but he only stays on 3. Actually he went to 4. Oh my, he might win here. If I were him, losing might be beneficial. Also, notice Sai is the only player and Calamity has the losing streak with the 10 gold. That means, oh, actually they actually faced each other, so someone's gonna get a losing streak again. He also bought a variety bench from the shop. So if you look at his shop, he bought everything. On the start, any pairs he can find. This is actually the fight of the strongest too. If I was Sai, I wish I lose here. But those brutes are OP. It's I actually won. Now, coming to round 10, we can see the Brownie Hunters ahead with the 2-star Brownies, followed by Assassins and the Trolls and Brutes. Yes. Oh, I reckon he's gonna pick Aegis here. It's Let's Not Trigger here. Although he has 100%, Aegis is so valuable. He didn't pick Aegis. He picked Birch for the Shadow Shaman. I am surprised. This is a men pickup. He basically says, I'm going all in and I don't need Aegis if I win, right? That's a reasonable idea too. If you're winning, you don't need Aegis. So, followed by that, we have M Knight with another Brute and the Assassins. After that, we have 2 or 3 mages coming. Yes, mages tend to end up in the bottom, and they'll keep up this way until round 17 or 20. Then they become super strong. This is why you have to be on the lookout for mages after round 15. Find some scaled and go further. Axe taunt each other.
We don't deal with the brutes, we'll have a problem.
Half of the builds have ogres, right? Beastmaster. Okay, the Beastmaster's not holding on. Because Tiny tossed back the Tiny tossed back the axe, but they lost one of the tanks.
God, I hate trolls.
Oof. Shadow Shaman is so angry. Look at him. 0.8 attack speed.
Brute force
He might do it.
won't get you so far.
Shadow Shaman. The Shadow Shaman's OP. Look at this Shaman. How is he attacking so fast? Oh, he got buffed by Ogre, that's right. Oh, that goes the win streak for Let's Not Trigger. He would have enjoyed that win streak. Into round 15, the build that's ahead is actually the Brownie Champion. Yes, Brownie Hunter Champion. Pretty decent, right? Followed by that, we have Swift Panda with Mages. If Mages are already this strong, they can only go stronger. Swift Panda and Let's Not Trigger does have a lower economy, 18 and 32. Now Sai is going for Trolls and Brutes. I like it, but I think it's a little weak into the late stage because you are Bat Rider, Shadow Shaman, and the low tier Brutes. Let's see how he makes it. Now next player is Rip Jimmy. Another mage player. Ooh, does PPG pick Birch or Mac? He picked Mac. I like Mac. Rip Jimmy also have low economy. Very fascinating lobby that's so aggressive with low economy. Rip Jimmy is on 15 right now. His economy. Ooh, got a IO. So, Calamity is another mage that's going for Primordial Mage. M Knight is an assassin. Only assassin so far actually. Lastly, it's PPG with Primordial Mages and Brutes. Yeah, my thoughts being on and off. Something to look out for is Sai did find his 4 Trolls. With Ogre, he's gonna reach light speed attack speed. With no patch today, the unit in the corner should be the safest. Oh, he bulked up against assassins. Insects are assassins already, oh my. Those two are the strongest after round 15 and they faced off at each other. The Trolls are great against assassins if they bulk up at this stage. Second, he couldn't is down. Oh, he's too late. If he's down earlier, he might have worked. Axe got him there. Happy to help little Jacob. So, oh, it's gotta be close. Actually, really close. I thought the Trolls had it, but no, it turns out the insects did it. This is the nerfed insects apparently, but they still did massive damage. The Trolls just couldn't do AoE. The Dazzles died, and I don't think they have enough AoE. The Coil of Pain and the insects did over 10k damage, and here no one did enough with the Trolls. Oh. Thank you, thank you. Oh, he's versing Let's Not Trigger. BBG is facing a Brownie, 4 Brownie with the champion. This champion have 5.7k with 1 star, guys. Oh gosh, he's just sitting on like 5,000 damage. Sure, his champion won't save him. You sure, girl? She's just super close. Oh, the Brownie's gonna feed. Gonna feast on her. Oof. Beastmaster and all their friends. They did so much, right? So, into round 21 now. We have the 6 mages. 4 players went to 6 mages. 6 assassins already, 4 brownies, and 4 trolls. This is gonna be a very contested fight between who gets enough scaled and who goes further. For Let's Not Trigger to have scaled, he needs Viper and Tidehunter. Oh, what he can do is he can try to go for Hunter with Medusa and the Tidehunter. Master Man's DK is okay, I agree. With the nerf to his burst magical damages, it seems okay. But the 2-star, no, it's a 1-star mag. It says 6.4k HP Legion. That's 1 star. Okay, I think Brownie Legion is so far the best build I can think of. Thank you, Wincher. Look at this. I'm just looking at the kill scores here. All the brownies. The brownies are getting about 10 kills each round. And that 10 kills is so much HP. Look at round 25. We have 6 mages running very solidly. There's a double keeper mage. There is a mage with double tiny. And next up, we have a mage with double pack with BPG. And Rip Jimmy has the mage with the sinking as a stun and lower cooldown with Crystal Maiden. The player that's in trouble is Sai with his chores. He did find the scale though, which is great pickup. And also he's got the dragons. He just needs the 2 stars. He's actually close to some good units. He's pretty low in economy. Most players are low except the top 2. Now, 6 assassins need scaled, but the assassins also need 3 stars. So it's a conflicting factor. He got the scaled in. And likely, oh, this is Swift Panda here. It's probably BKB or Mag, probably BKB for Keeper, if he takes it. We see a few pick up here, a Tomb, a Moonshot, and also a Scythe. He picked Discount, look at him go. Better make your use. Yeah, Swift Panda actually picked the Discount. And lastly, the highlight for this game massively is Let's Not Trigger with 4 brownies, over 3000 HP already. That means Legion gets over 6000 HP. That's right, it's a 1-star Legion with over 7000 HP. And she does have the 7 alliance to boost up, except her champion, everything else is alliance. So this is a 1-star Legion, guys. She's gonna look at 7000 HP. So let's look at everyone's HP. Access 10k, Bristleback 7k, Beastmaster 5.6k, Juggernaut 5.8k, Legion 8.4k. That's how strong she is with brownies. 1 shot, 1 kill. She's sitting at 700 damage. She's frozen now. Yeah, this is when you realize you still need the scale against mages. So he's gonna lose to mage here. And Let's Not Trigger is gonna realize he needs the scaled. It's a big mage. So even with that much HP, mage is shred them. But if once he finds scaled, he can last a little longer and burst down the mage with his strong brownies. Perfect. So he just have to lose Lycan. I hope he realized that. Yeah, Lycan is the biggest factor here. Terribly also does a lot of damage too. Legion. He's frozen. When he hits for 5k, things gets very nice. He'll lose Hunters, that's right. He'll lose Hunters if he loses Lycan. That's true. Yeah, Medusa and Sven. Perfect. I like it. So, instead of having the Sven, he can have Medusa. That also works. But, wow, the game is in his bag. 4.5k. I'm going to look at a 20k HP Legion. Into round 30. To summarize, we have the mighty Let's Not Trigger with 4.5k brownies. The Legion Commander now at 2-star is sitting at 12k HP. Followed by that, Swift Panda with Double Keeper. Calamity with the Human Dragons, the good old mages, 6 mages. BBG with a 3-star Puck Mage. Jimmy with the Primordial Mage, the 6 Primordial Mage. Followed by Sire with the Trolls and Dragons and Assassins, classic Assassins. Assassins do need 3 stars though, he's a little far off. He also needs Master Menace. Oh, player friend. Oh, Pipe. I was like, so many mages, Pipe might help us. But Pipe does not save you from brownies, huh? What did he pick? He picked Daedalus? Come on, that's the last thing I would expect him to pick, right? The Tomb is not bad. And the Pipe is not bad against mage. I mean, Daedalus help his Piper's damage. Yeah. Let's find out soon. Swift Panda and BBG is currently the score winner with 120 points so far into the 4 games, and followed by Sai. 100 HP game. He wrote down. Yeah, Let's Not Trigger wrote down so deep here. Not sure why did he do that. He's still comfortable though. But, you know, he might be concerned everyone else is spending deep. He wants to match their power. I'll show you guys the Legions. Axe with 12k, Legion with 11.8k. 500, 600 damage. She can only be stronger, you know. Let's go kills. Yeah, whoever finds a brownie player is in big trouble. Once she loses her evasive powers, 1 shot, 1 kill. Only the brownie survived. 7k brownie, 12k X brownie. So, yeah, every round she gets like 10 kills. That's like 300 bonus HP. Oh, multiple players were eliminated. Aegis were popped, and the Assassin and Primordial were eliminated. I'm gonna check the Aegis count. So, Sai does have Aegis with 1%. Oh, Aegis hit on BBG, and let's not trigger found the 3-star Lycan. I'm not sure if this will change everything, but it does help. Finding the 3-star Lycan, he should put back... Oh, what? What happened to his Terrorblade? He saw the Terrorblade? Did you see that? I think he saw the Terrorblade. Yeah, it's a harsh economy management here. He tends to spend deep for his units though. That's one of the signs for Let's Not Trigger as well. Oh, I died. He had one cast, one more cast. This is a 3-star Lycan. That's not enough. I mean, Wolfie's running off. Maybe enough. Wolfie is still alive. Wolfie's dead. Yeah, this is my concern, guys. Scaled, although it's 30%, it's massive difference. Hey, we're enjoying this Legion now. Everyone he faces a mage. Hopefully he does well with his Primordial Mage, Primordial Dragon. Legion is sitting on 13k. It's 300 damage to his Enigma. 16k damage there. Actually, Lycan might be able to do it. Lycan have the Hood of Defiance this time. So it's like 20k HP the mages go through. They can't go through that, I think. How can they? Oh gosh, that Lycan's not doing much. Oh no, let's not trigger. Not like this. Very unfortunate. Our legendary brownie with 5.4k HP and also over 13k HP out of Legion did not make it. He did not adjust for the mages. You have to respect 6 mages and fail. And the person who actually made it is actually Sai. The Sai here had the trolls, he removed the trolls, he went for 4 scaled. Now that's respect for the mages. In the finals, we're looking at 2 6 mages and also the 4 scaled. The mages also have scaled for each other. We'll watch from the Dragon Knight's perspective. How do you change the baby stack? You should get a Medusa. Yeah, if he gets a Medusa, it's perfect. Also can get a Hunter later if he wants to. It's a Blink Sven. It is a Blink Sven, guys. Look at this. This game's like a really good feast of units and combinations. How does this Blink Sven work? He goes in, he cleaves, and he gives Dragon Knight more damage. Because the Knights are not together anyways. So all the Dragon Knight now has 50% more damage, which is like 50 damage by the way. Because it works on the base damage, not the additional damage. Mages can't do anything. Look at this tide. See? Mages are tickling those Dragon Knights. This is a Primordial Mage? No, it's a Dragon Mage. Dragon Mage. Well, physical damage of Mage is still okay. But, oh, this is BBG, right? He has Aegis. He has the 3-star Puck. Might be enough. Might just be enough. Sai can't die here. He can't lose. Oh, Puck is rooted. Look at this. Calamity actually died to BBG, but BBG lost to Sai. This is down to the Dryers now. Sai and BBG are the top 3 point scoring leaders. Puck needs something else. Puck with Merc is not good because Puck don't lose that much HP. Maybe give Puck the Skadi. Oh, actually Skadi on Dragon Knight is pretty good. He doesn't need the scale anymore. Enemy needs scale, he doesn't need scale. BBG took that back to scale, notice that? Oh, that tied. Instantly chicken fight. He still got the cast off though. So that's all worth it. Definitely worth it. The Sven. 800 damage Sven. Sven's actually not dying. That's a powerful scale, guys. It's hard to tell actually. Actually, Puck is gone this time. Oh, he's got the trolls too. He's got the dazzle to heal. This dragon has armor. Hey CJ, good to see you, buddy. It's been a long time. How are you, my friend? BBG did it. BBG actually made it. Outlasted Sai here. BBG won with Aegis 2 with a 3-star Morphling coming. Well played by BBG. Who did the most damage? NS6 with 30k. That's a big one. And on the other side, NS6 also did the major damage. Unfortunately, the scaled and knights was not enough. What I reckon is, how could the scaled knights done better? Maybe the 4 trolls, but he needed a 2-star troll out there. He didn't have that. Yeah, BBG's power play with mages. He lost like 15 rounds or 10 rounds straight ahead, and then he came back with his mages. Very well played. You didn't need any fancy with mages. He did counter other mages with the scaled, with Medusa here. But everything else, he did so well. I'm a little sad that that's not true, that didn't make the Wizard Brownie, so it's definitely the way he spent in the mid game. But still, very lovely game, guys. What a good way to finish round 5 of the semifinals. There's one more game to come with the semifinals for round 6. Let's stay tuned for that. Well played by everyone. The top builds were mages, 4 scaled, mages again, and mages again. Brownies could have made it though, so close. Welcome back everyone. This is the final game of the semifinals. Right now, Calamity has not been able to make it to the last game, so we're looking at 6 players now. They are 2 Lords and 4 Big Boss. BBG is currently the score winner for after the 5th game, and Sai here, followed by Swift Panda. Those are also the 2 top players. What we want to look at in the final game is, although the gel is the same with 3 Warriors, 2 Brutes and 2 Warlocks, and also Deadeye, I want to see if players can adjust for the mages. We saw on the 5th game, no matter how strong you became, you had to adjust for the mages. So that means 2 or 4 scaled. 4 scale is a possibility with Knights and with the Dragons, with Sven and, you know, with the good old Viper and friends. Because Slaughter is not available, you might want to look for Slaughter, you might want to look for Slack and also Medusa as your last scaled. So Calamity said he's not joining for the last game, that's why. I think he looked at the points that he realized, you know, he can't make it to the finals with his current standing. The top 2 players in this bracket will make to the finals, and the final game, although 6 players, it's going to get very aggressive and very quickly. We're likely going to see at least 2 or 3 majors, and how players are going to adjust for the majors. That's not Trigger, it's going for the Brownies again. Lovely, I love it. Into the round 4, we might see a bit of Hunter if Sai takes the Draw Ranger part, but sometimes just is here for the Heartless. We see Primordials, we see Mages. With BBG, he tend to run a losing streak with his Primordials and Mages, and he come back big time after the mid game, after round 20. So we keep an eye on him. M9 is also starting a bit of the Brownies. 2 Beastmaster already. So by losing, he has more chance for Beastmaster. After round 10, we have Mages with multiple 2 stars with Primordials. Number 1 player is still the Brute and Hunter with a bit of Brownie. We have Scrappy Assassins coming back, lovely. And another Scrappy player with triple Timbersaw. He's running 7 Timbersaw. Swift Panda and BBG is going for Primordial Mages. Both are liking the coin a lot actually. And BBG does have Aegis. This allows him to go further. He can go deeper with his losing streak, or what he can do is, he can protect himself in the late game. Oh, he lost here though. Losing here do give you lots of tier 1 items. Look at Rip Jimmy here. What happened to his economy? Did he roll? Oh, he got the Tinker though. Right into the damage. Yeah, you can go Juventus and Mages today too. Very lovely.
Come, little queen, meet your end.
Baby Slack.
Just die already.
Baby Slack actually died to residual damage here.
Submit.
Round 16, the build's number 1 player is actually Rip Jimmy with Primordial Mages, followed by the Hunters, Scrappies, 6 Assassins completed, 6 Mages ready, and lastly BBG's on the Mage Druids. I'm a little concerning for his HP though. Let's have a look at him. Would he level up? He might level up next round.
All right.
He does need more Mages. Oh, Scrappy is a big one. Because they have the Beastmaster too. And also the Bristleback. No worries, Tenderby. Happy to help my friend. Bristle stays alive. Here's Beastmaster. Yeah, the Scrappy is actually the force to be reckoned with at this stage. So yeah, BBG lost 11 here. BBG does need top 4 to progress to the next part of the tournament. I am really concerned for BBG here. He does have Aegis though. He does not have 6 mage, that's the biggest part. Likely he was coming out, but oh, he found a lich. Okay, he's coming back. He's back, guys. So, look over here. Round 20. Hunter is still number 1 with Sai. He has been a commanding hunter at the start. 6 mages coming up, and BBG did find his lich right before the round started. That's a big one. He was level 8 when he found the lich too. And he's just in the keeper. Notice the mage does okay have a keeper here, actually. Jimmy does not have the keeper, but he does have Morphling and Waver though. So the players that does not have scaled is gonna be, oh, what does BBG pick? He picked the Vanguard. The player that does not have scaled is gonna be M Knight and Sai. Assassins have found scaled. BBG is on 5% with Aegis though. This is gonna be tricky because although he has the 6 mage without a keeper, enemy keeper might does too much to him. Let's see. This crown ping might do a lot. Let's have a look at the damage for both of them. Now the hunter does not have scale, to keep that in mind, and also BBG have the ace of mages, which really helps. There you go. Started off the comeback. Yeah, hunters couldn't do enough. The physical damage helped the mage gain mana, and the mage just burst them down. Only 2 Aegis though, so this is likely going to be a quick game from round 20 to 30. Let's not trigger 7% now. So, HP count. Oh, hey, we caught him right here. 3-star PA and 3-star anti-mage. He's also going for 3-star TA and also 3-star Slack. That's a lot of 3-stars. In the title, Medusa. So HP count 72% to 5%. 2 Aegis. So bottom 2 are 5, 7, and 26.
I hope my talents are enough.
Versus Swift Bender, who has 6 mages. This PA has to be everything. Where did she go? It's over here. Oh no, she's frozen. Worst part is not only she's frozen, she's also bashed. This is perma bashed. She jumped into her own neighborhood. Okay, she's elusive now. She killed one. Oh, look at her go. Once elusive is activated, she goes ham. That's even when she jumped into her own place. Let's watch our scrappy friend over here. It's a scrappy brownie. What? It's like, we're tanky, we get extra beefy. 6 assassin and 6 elusive could work, but it's only logical, but it's not great because you don't find enough 3-stars. Yeah, mages are the perfect counter to this kind of build. They don't do burst damage. The only source of tankiness is armor and HP, but mages just punish that so heavily. There you go. That's why I'm concerned for M9. BBG found a keeper. You're right, actually. Did he? No, he didn't find a keeper. He just found a bunch of humans. But he has enough AoE though. 2-pack and Razor and Dragonite is plenty. You look over here, Dragonite. Still massive AoE damage after the nerf. Into round 25, players are pretty neck and neck in the bottom 3. Only BBG has Aegis, and also Midnights are 21% after the massive loss last round. We're looking at Hunters that might go into 6 Hunters with 700 kills on the Brownie. 700 HP, not 700 kills. Followed by that, 6 Mages, 6 Mages and 6 Mages. Scrappies and Assassins. I'm concerned for M Knight, so we're gonna watch him. And M Knight did just find his Timbersaw, I believe. Yeah, he found a Timbersaw, but without scale it might not be enough though. How is Sai? Let's have a look. Sai is leading at the moment. He does have Aegis. He's building for Scale and Dragon, perfect. He's also going for Jorringer, so I think Sai's in a good spot. He can lose out his Druids and progress further. He can lose the Queen, the Druids, a bit of everything. M Knight. Maelstrom, Master Menace. Or maybe Octarian. He definitely don't need that as a tank. His whole team is tanky. He went for Maelstrom. Juggernaut Maelstrom?
Yes.
Yeah, Juggernaut Maelstrom. Juggernaut have great attack speed. He also procs lightning with his spins. M Knight to go to level 8. He's still going for economy. Oh my. Now that's some form of greedy save. Usually at 28% HP you want to roll down to 20 or spend down to 20. But if he spent, he might as well have up.
was a statistical fluke.
Okay, he found his matchup. He does counter Hunters because he have additional armor with the Scrappies, and the 3-star HP and Brownies do help here. This is one of the best matchup he can find. Yes, I did a great job in his economy, definitely. Yeah, what a matchup. So I was not prepared for this one, though.
There's no escape.
Actually, is I okay? Sai might be okay. Let's see that. 10% was stunned. That Morana is a 2-star. Sai is actually okay. Take it back. Actually, yeah, that's why Sai's okay, because Scrappies and Brownies, they're tanky, but they don't have enough. Yes, they have HP and armor. No damage, not enough damage. He probably needs a hunter. Is he leveling? No, he rolled and he found the techies. So he lost the Scrappies, but it's okay. Yeah, Scrappy and Inventors are not the best deal, I feel. Now also, let's not Trickle was eliminated. So on the 26th round, Assassin's were gone. Oh, 3-star Beastmaster. Oh my, I'm not full of surprises. Such confidence. Let's watch how he goes. I reckon if he gets Medusa, then he gets a scaled, he can be unstoppable.
This just makes me angry.
But before that, let's see how he fares against mages. Beastmaster with 5.5k. Bashed. Beastmaster needs 3 cast against the mage to kill them. 2 cast, 1 more cast. You might get this 1 more cast. Oh, he didn't kill them. He did 1 more. 4 cast actually. Oh, but he exploded. Did you see that? I'm not sure why Beastmaster is exploding, but something exploded. So 3 casts of Beastmaster, 1 chain explosion killed everything. Perfect. How's PPG going? It's first in Sai. Does Sai have scaled? Oh, Despair. Despair rooted. Super close here. PPG need that 5%, so he can't lose. This Lina will be massive. Who does she kill? She killed the sniper, that's pretty good. I think he still pop Aegis. The bear does 2. Maybe he doesn't pop Aegis. 1% perfect. I'll take that loss for PPG. 4% is perfect. So he still have Aegis, he doesn't pop it. So maybe that means he's guaranteed top 4 likely. So 1%, 3%, 5%. The top 2 pretty much confirmed unless there's a massive comeback. Into round 30. Number 1 player is Strip Jimmy with only 24%, so it's a very neck and neck game. Sai is the winner actually, with HP, with Aegis. Now we have Mages, Hunters, 6 Scrappy Inventor Brownies. Very interesting, they explode as well. And I also have Strip Pendo and BBG with the Mages, Dragons, and Humans. Brownies, I reckon if he can get a scaled in with the Brownies, this may be an epic comeback. He just needs Medusa. He level off the Medusa, then he gets on the scale to level 10. But the way he's going, he's leveling, he's not leveling, he's rolling. So this will be interesting. Oof. Tomb, so I probably don't need a... he got the Battlefree. Battlefree Beastmaster and Octoring Bristleback. Let's see how we go. So it's like, I'm taking that pipe. So BKB, pipe was taken. You can see Moonshot, Data List, and the Battlefree taken. I want to watch the Scrappy player now. Yeah, that's the harsh part. You never want to gamble, especially in this close of a game. Hello from BBG. Bristol is actually not that protected. The dragon is puffing him to death. Ah, not enough. So close. Turn him into a zombie. Yeah, well played, M9. Well played. BBG made the top 4. Congratulations to BBG. Well played, everybody. How about top? Is Swiftland okay? Oh, Swiftland's in trouble. Yeah, Swiftland made it to top 4, but I think he's also eliminated by round 31. Look at those things. Hey, what? How is he not dying? Oh, did he pick? Oh, he picked the transfusion, so they also get healed by pure pain. That's why. It might be a draw. You're right. Transfusion is like super strong. No joke. This guy. It's a draw. Sweet pen there. Drawing up. Show us how it's done. Transfusion. So transfusion also heals the golem as well as the unit. Let's look at healing. You see this? 51k and 54k with the 2 healing. So both players took transfusion. That's why people take transfusion. I'm taking transfusion next time, guys. Tucci, you made it to the finals? Congratulations, not Tucci. Oh, I see you in the finals, buddy. I'll be casting for you for sure. Good luck, my friend. I can't miss this boat. Not good for BBG here, actually. Double keeper's coming. Yeah, double keeper. Oof, that wave. And he's facing Rip Jimmy. You know Rip Jimmy doesn't die, right? Rip Jimmy heals and he doesn't die. Still though, BBG's top 4. He made it.
Scream for me. My army
Really happy for him. He's been working really hard on practicing and, you know, streaming for the tournament as well. So BBG made top 3. So he died to Sai.
rest in me and be remembered.
Does Sai have scaled? Sai does have scale now. Finally, he defined the Medusa and Viper. Notice that? And also Pipe and also Spin. He went overboard. Look at this heal.
Suffer.
She min tanks everything. You seen this? She's not dying. This is how you draw. Okay, this is a little too ridiculous, right?
Well, that was a bit of an adventure now, wasn't it? Well, that was a bit of an adventure now, wasn't it?
46k, 46k. I guess the transfusion. Whoa, I like. It's like really transfusion. He still have HP and Aegis, so he's not rolling.
We must strike.
Sai versus BBG, and also Sai versus both of them. Maybe a double kill for Sai. Sven's like, I get boosted damage by 120. That's not a lot of damage actually. Let's go to damage. Here we go. Dragon Knight is his only source of damage against Sai. And the dragon's gone.
Suffer.
Yeah, no matter how many keeper cast, they're so resilient. Yeah. Hey there, Dojon. Welcome, buddy. So good to see you as well. Yeah, lucky for them, right? Kakarot couldn't make it. Very unfortunate. So, Rip Jr. was defeated by Sai. And actually, BBG defeated Sai. Oh, the 2 finals. I think both of them made it to the finals. I need to double check. Yeah, BBG made it twice. From bottom to top, twice. Oh, big pickups. Bloodthorn will counter the mages, yes, but Alsacaris will help you with damage or defense. It went for Bloodthorn. It's both are great. Sometimes Bloodthorn Medusa is not bad, Bloodthorn Marina is also great. BBG got Refresher. Refresher Gyro. I want to see his Refresher positioning. He's not positioning next to someone. Because if you keep in mind, Refresher does reduce the cooldown of a unit by 50% that are next to the keeper. He's side rolling. He still kept those. Hit locked. Once he's to sell the dragon. Little puzzle, but
I won't lose again.
it's really spread out there. Yeah, the refresher is not next to anyone though. Super spread team. Just caught a few. The bear is actually eating up the Dragonite. I think Sai's got this one. Yeah, he's got a 4 scale too. Not much the mage can do. Because the sniper really take them out as well. Well played by Thai. Good counters with Scaled. Scaled the Hunters. A bit of the Druids on the side. Well played by Thai. I think Thai makes it. Yeah, Bloodthorn Aquated, right? Bloodthorn anything is great. Because he really focused on the mage. So congratulations to BBG and Thai for making it to the finals, I think. I need to double check on Thai. And from what I hear, BBG definitely makes it. Well played, guys. We had some interesting builds, and here again multiple people vote for mages. The biggest comeback was to adjust for 2 and 4 scaled against mages. Unfortunately, the scrubbies and assassins couldn't do it against mages. So thank you so much for watching the semifinals, guys. I'll see you guys in the finals. 5 games will be played and lots of big names, lots of high ranked players. PPG is ranked 39 at the moment in the world. Thank you so much for watching, guys.